Right, now we're in Scotland. So Scottish border, and John Laurie, best known from the Dad's Army comedy series. Man of incredible talent. Read a lot of poetry onto record, and he loved poetry. A very educated man, actually, and perhaps he came from Dumfries. Standard passage, The Wife of Usher's Well, passage from Rubby Doo by Joseph Lang Well, or War, a 7-inch, 45 RPM Lyntone flexible record. Produced in the 1960s and copied from the original 1920's 12-inch 78 RPM shellac records. I'm going to put a clip on this one because there's been a bit of slippage on the last one I played. See if we can just stop it making that sort of warped sound, that sort of whoa sound. Just get the CDR running. I'm making a copy of all these.
So you see, I'm recht about that, mates. The wee lassie coming from the skill yonder past the byre. Now there she is, going down the road through the reed gate on the left-hand side of the way. I say, the silly lassie's gone straight up to the door of the wrong house. Foolish Wayne, what's she thinking of? Just well, she'll very likely chance to find that grumpy, shrivelled, default felly. We all ken him well enough to know. Well, the name of Thomas, isn't it? Will he canny abide bairns? Wool to the rough edge of the old chop's tongue, sin teach her no to do it again. I'll warrant he's a treasure. Look, isn't it true? See her scuttling off, pair dear lamb. That's his June's share. Did ye ever see sic a sicht in the world? Here comes the skillmaster day. Hark at the noise. The wife of Usher's Well. There lived a wife at Usher's Well, and a wealthy wife was she. She had 3 stout and stalwart sons, and sent them o'er the sea. There hadna been a week from her, a week but barely yen, when word came to the carlin wife that her 3 sons were gane. They hadna been a week from her, a week but barely 3, when word came to the carlin wife that her sons she'd never see. I wish the wind may never cease, nor fashes in the flood, till my 3 sons come hame to me in earthly flesh and blood. It fell about the Martinmas, when nights are long and mirk, the carlin wife's 3 sons come hame, and their hearts were o' the birk. It neither grew in syke nor ditch, nor yet in ony shough, but at the gates of paradise that birk grew fair and new. Blow up the fire, my maidens, bring water from the well, for all my hoose shall feast this night, since my 3 sons are well. And she has made them a bed, she's made it large and wide, and she's ta'en her mantle her aboot, sat down at the bedside. Up then crew the reed cock, and up and crew the grey. The eldest to the youngest said, "'Tis time we were away." The cock he hadna crawed but yence, and clapped his wings ataw, when the youngest to the eldest said, "Brother, we must awa." The cock doth craw, the day doth daw, the channerin worm doth chide. Gin we be missed out our place, a sair pain we mun bide. Lie still but a little wee while, lie still but if we may. Gin my mother should miss us when she wakes, she'll go mad ere it be day. Fare ye weel, my mother dear, fare weel to barn and byre, and fare ye weel, the bonny lass that kindles my mother's fire. A passage from Robbie Doo by Joseph Lane Waugh. My chief companion at this time was another mason apprentice, yen Davy Gracie. Davy was a grand whistler through his teeth, and kenned all the good merchant tunes, and him and me used to walk regularly up yen side of the street and down the other, keeping step to the Battle of Stirling Brig, or the Blue Bonnets are o'er the border. I could never coke out my lips recht, or keep them wanting you to be a whistler, but Davy was a host in himself, and all I contributed to the programme was my company and the recht step. He was a year older than me, could smoke a pipe, and wore a dickie at night. I had nae dicky, and I couldna smoke then, at least to enjoy it. But I was both bigger and stronger, and unlike him, I could go anywhere in the dark and no be frightened. You see, his mother was a healing woman frae Argyllshire. She believed in ghosts and fairies and water kelpies and death traps and the like, and had broke up her wains in me beliefs, and to sic an extent that they darna go out to the pump for a drink of water after the darkening. This was a great pity, but when about that time Davy fell in love with a nice bit lass who was in service at the burn, he was sairly put about to get through the dark loanings and past the old kirkyard on his way to see her, without feeling the hair of his croon rising fit to lift up his bonnet.
Nice to hear a bit of John Laurie, isn't it, from Dad's army in the 1920s, when he was a much younger man.